So guys, Tinubu has finally been exposed. All the money they said they've been allocating to state governors are all having political undertone attached to them. Take a look at this video.
So, as far as I'm concerned, what the government are doing all these years is actually giving political money to their political cronies. As simple as that. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, most of these people that this money get to, what they do is that they use it as settlement for people that voted for them. Are you seeing that? That's a very big problem. Now, monies that are meant for people, you go and look for people that probably voted for you or are working with you or have political affiliation. We can't do that. We can't continue that way. And this particular, I was excited when I heard that Mr. President actually set up these whole stuff with Mr. Badamosi, the CEO, and the rest of it. I was excited, but there needs to be integrity in this particular what they want to do. Integrity. And that integrity will be based on, number one, data. 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 Without data, forget about it. I mean, people just keep throwing figures in the air. We need to go down. The poor of the poor of the poor, to the local government area, to the councillors and all. I will actually advise that this time around, if we can employ the services of private organization, not just government-driven organization, to get the right data in this local government area. You see what's going on right now? There's uproar everywhere. I know even Mr. President, even the governors, everybody is just wearing agbada and feeling cool, but they are bothered. That's the truth. And if they don't want to be bothered anymore, they need to trickle down these things to the right places.
Exposing Tinubu's latest propaganda with receipt. Tinubu's latest propaganda is to manipulate you into shifting the blame to governors. Tinubu wants you to leave him alone and start disturbing your governors. I'll show you how they are executing this propaganda. And secondly, and more importantly, why holding your governor will not solve your problem. It is Tinubu that you need to hold and press his neck. He's the only one that can solve your problem. Hi, my name is Make. Friends call me Big Mac. Now, I decided to be making videos like this because I noticed that a lot of our financial, economic, and political analysts, they use big grammar, and that essentially cuts off majority of Nigerians from joining in conversations like this. And I believe everybody should join in conversations like this. You're welcome. Before I continue, you remember this guy, right? You remember this guy and what they say he did. Okay, let's keep that aside. We're going to come back to that. You see, Tinubu essentially wants state governors to be feeling the heat rather than him. So first thing they did, they started with the social engineering. It's just a concept whereby, in this case, the government is just trying to manipulate you and dictate what you should be angry about and what you should be and who you should be angry about. So they usually do this in connivance with the media. So they give it to blogs. So that's what I've done here. They give it to this blog, and this blog posted, FG releases 570 billion naira grant to states over hunger and hardship. Within 4 hours after posting this same blog posted 3 articles relating to this. And the plan is simple, to just dictate what conversation you should be having. They want you to be talking about governors. Look at what they did. Next article was, for your attention, federal allocation to states for July 2024. So they want you to know how much your state governor got in July so that you go and hold him. Next one is, the San Francisco government reportedly budgets 19.3 billion to purchase kitchen equipment in 2024, 6.1 billion for public schools. They want you to start talking about governors. Then the next one, who is the best performing governor in Nigeria? They want conversation around governors so bad so that you leave Tinubu alone. That's just it. Now, it's important to note that, you see that money that they say that they gave to governors, it may as well be a lie, because I remember in February, they came out and said that they gave governors extra 30 billion to support hardship. Sheyi Makinde is the governor of Oyo. He came out to deny it and say they didn't receive such money. So this government is capable of lying that they gave governor what they didn't give governors. Now, that aside, coming to the part of holding governors to account, right? I believe, yeah, some of them steal your money and you should be interested in how they spend your money. But I have to be very honest with you. There is very little governors can do for you. Governors cannot end economic hardship. Governors can only support. Governors can, just like palliative. And you know, our problem is that we think we're going to survive on palliative forever. Every time they are sharing rice, they shared rice since 1990s. They're still sharing rice to show you that it's not a solution. It's not a permanent solution. We need to find permanent solution. And governors don't have permanent solution. Governors are like first aid.